Magazine Beach. And we have St. Paul's School from all the way from the UK coming past the Riverside dock. They are borrowing Harvard blades in bow number 1, and they are looking very connected and together with a huge gap back to bow number 2. That's actually really impressive. Go crush it, you guys.
And here comes bow number 2. That is Saugatuck, also known as Soggy, from Westport, Connecticut. Go Saugatuck.
Tightly followed by bow number 3, which is Greenwich Crew from Coscob, Connecticut. These athletes are really impressive, really amazing. Really, all of the youth athletes out here. It is just so cool to see so many young people pursuing this sport at such a high level.
And speaking of some high-level racing, we have a battle coming up here. We have bow number 5, PNRA Mercer from Princeton Junction, New Jersey. And then bow number 4, Oakland Strokes from Oakland, California. And then we have bow number 6, Row America Rye from Rye, New York. We're seeing a lot of moves happening here at the straightaway, trying to take advantage of that space right before the bridge and the turns.
Coming up, we have bow 7, another crew from the UK, King's Wimbledon from London. They are also borrowing Harvard's oars.
And here's my lucky number, bow number 8. That is Marin from Green Bay, California. Marin rows in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Historically, a pretty fast crew. I'm excited to see what they do out here.
And passing our dock is bow number 9, Nutrier from Northfield, Illinois. We're looking forward to seeing what this crew can do here at the Charles. There's only one athlete returning from last year's 9th place finish, but it looks like this new crew is doing a very, very nice job setting up a very strong race. And here comes bow number 10, St. Joe's Prep from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This crew is part of the 2024 Stotesbury Cup sweep of the boys' 8s.
And then we have St. Ignatius from Cleveland, Ohio. This is their youth varsity 8, and they are looking very strong, all in yellow as they come down the course. The yellow boat, yellow unis, yellow blades, looking great.
And passing Riverside Dock is bow number 12, Milwaukee Rowing Club from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And here comes bow number 13 pushing up. This is PCRA from New Rochelle, New York, trying to make some moves before the bridge.
And then we have another boat from Row America Rye, bow number 14. They are looking great as they come into the powerhouse stretch. Nice line. It is amazing to see so many boats out on the course moving so quickly. And then we have bow 15, San Diego Rowing Club from San Diego, California, sunny San Diego. This is their varsity men's boat. And then we have bow 16, a local crew from CRI.
And here comes bow number 17, Row, New Jersey from Mount Arlington, New Jersey. They finished 13 at National Champs last year in Sarasota and are looking to have a strong performance today at the Charles. And it looks like this team has some local fans. Bow number 18, Rose City from Portland, Oregon. They row on the Willamette River in Portland, Oregon, and it looks like they have some great fans here at the Riverside Dock.
And then we have another entry from Greenwich Crew. We have bow 20 coming up past Riverside. They are looking quite strong. looking to, as every crew is, improve on their bow number and, always take home some hardware. That's the dream.
And here comes bow number 21, Erie Canal AC from Alplanis, New York. They are setting up for a very nice race in some very nice aqua unis.
And then just passing Riverside and passing bow 22 is bow 23, NorCal crew from Redwood City. They are passing Sarasota crew from 22. As I've mentioned earlier, this is really the best spot to make these big money moves and solidify your best line to set up for the rest of the race.
And here comes Green Lake from Seattle, Washington. I see a bucket hat and bow seat. That's some free speed right there. And they are looking strong, headed into the bridge.
We also have Belen Jesuit in bow 25 from Miami, Florida. This is a young crew with national and international experience rowing the U17-8. And then we have Hawk Rowing Club from Philly, Pennsylvania, which was part of the 2024 Stoats Cup sweep. And then 27, we have Central Catholic Pitt from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. These crews are looking great. Coming up, we have bow 28, my alma mater, Brentwood College, looking really strong as they come past the Riverside dock. This is bow 28, and they are looking great. They are gliding down this course, looking absolutely fire, boys.
And here comes bow number 29, Christian Brothers from Lincroft, New Jersey. This is the CBA Varsity 8. And, here comes bow number 31, who has clearly made some moves, Saratoga from Saratoga Springs, New York. Like we said, this is a great point in the race to make some moves right before you get into those twists and turns, where some moves could potentially be a little treacherous. So this is a really safe place to, if you can, pass someone. But it's all about if you can, right?
Yeah, you got to solidify your best line, and crews will be fighting down the course to taking 10 after 10 to maintain their position or pass another crew.
And passing the Riverside dock is bow number 30, Montclair from Montclair, New Jersey. They have blue oars with a white and black stripe.
Speaking of stripes, we have an amazing local crew, Wayland Weston from Wayland, Massachusetts, coming by the dock, bow number 32, and they're striking orange and red striped unis. They're looking great. We love a local crew crushing a local regatta.
And here comes bow number 34, Texas Rowing Center from Austin, Texas. And pushing into them is bow number 35, LaSalle from Winmore, Pennsylvania. Some very tight racing here.
Passing the Riverside dock now, we have Canisius from Buffalo, New York. They are looking great with those navy blades. And they have clear water ahead of them for a great line coming into these next turns after the powerhouse stretch.
And here's our local crew, CRI from Brighton, Massachusetts, where I am from. This is the second boys 8, and they are looking very strong. They know this river. Their coxswain knows this river, and they're going to be looking to take advantage of that local expertise to cut down that race time as much as they can.
In the Gorilla, we have bow number 38 from Pacific. This is a crew from San Francisco, California, with those bright red blades racing in the gorilla. Let's go gorilla mode today, boys.
And here's bow number 39, Port Rowing from Port Washington, New York. They are a community rowing organization with nearly 100 high school athletes. And followed closely on their heels is bow number 40, Atlanta Junior from Roswell, Georgia. And here comes bow number 41, Annapolis Junior Rowing from Annapolis, Maryland. And right on their tail is 42, Whitman Crew from Glen Echo, Maryland. And followed again, really tight racing, we have bow number 43, Chaminade from Mineola, New York. Chaminade is going into its 28th year, as a high school program on Long Island. They've won multiple Scholastic National Championships.
And we have some fans on the dock for bow number 44. That's BC High that rows out of Riverside. And they are looking really great coming past the Riverside dock, cheered on by their fellow crewmates.
Go Eagles. And here comes bow number 45. That is St. Peter's Prep from Jersey City, New Jersey.
And now coming up, we have Seton Hall Prep from West Orange, New Jersey. This team is in their 8th year as a varsity sport. Then they have medaled at Stotts and at SRA Nationals, including winning the junior quad event at both Stotts and SRA Nationals in 2022. Bringing some of that sculling expertise into the sweep boats and looking great coming down the powerhouse stretch.
And here comes bow number 47, Resilient Rowing Club, love that name, from Fairfax Station, Virginia. They have some nice neon siding on their unis, and it's causing a very nice effect with their very good catch timing. Oh, look at this bucket hat. I love this. Bow number 48, Jackson Reed High School crew. And pushing up into them is bow number 49, St. Ignatius, all the way from San Francisco, California. They are making the most of their long trip from California, clearly pushing into other crews very early in this race.
And then we have bow 50, St. John's High School from Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. This crew has a red boat and red blades with a little white tip on the end.
And bow number 51, Davenport Rowing Club from Port Washington, New York. Davenport has been racing in youth and senior events with rowers from the New York City area. Athletes are from several high schools in the area and train and race with Davenport.
And now coming up, we have bow number 52, Fairfield College Preparatory School from Fairfield, Connecticut. Very neat oars with red and white on them. And then we have bow 53, Hingham High School from Hingham, Massachusetts, which was established in 2006. And then 54, pushing up into them, is Radnor from Wayne, Pennsylvania, just outside of Philadelphia.
And here comes bow number 55, Pinecrest from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Pinecrest boys had one of the best seasons ever last season, with multiple boats winning state championships and qualifying for Scholastic Nationals.
We then have bow number 56 in the checkered unis and checkered oars. This is Boston Latin from Boston, Massachusetts, which is the oldest public school in the country.
Go Wolfpack!
Go Wolfpack. And they are bringing that oldest public school energy to this and expertise to this great race.
Bow number 57, Belmont Hill.
Belmont Hill is a great school. My fiance went there, so go BHS, and really excited to see what these boys can do. Followed by Bow 59, Ridgewood Crew from Ridgewood, New Jersey. Bow 60 is another British crew borrowing Harvard oars. This is Westminster School from London, England, which will be racing really well here today in their pink unis and their Harvard oars.
And here's bow number 58, East Grand Rapids from East Grand Rapids, Michigan. And pushing up is bow number 61, St. John's Prep, a local crew from Danvers, Massachusetts. St. John's Prep Rowing is beginning its 9th season after being founded in 2016.
Don't worry, there are still 30 more boats in this 90-boat event, the Men's Youth 8s. The next boat is bow number 62 from Mount Baker, which is in Seattle, Washington. Go Mount Baker! We have a gorgeous, very patriotic boat coming down right in front of the Riverside dock. This is bow number 63, Glastonbury from Glastonbury, Connecticut. This is a very, it's a statement boat with the stars and stripes on the hull and white oars. So easy to spot as they're coming down the course.
That's the kind of boat that my mom would have liked that we rode in because she would have been able to spot us on the river. So that is very helpful for a parent if they're in the midst of all this chaos trying to look at bow numbers. Looking at a boat like that, you cannot miss it.
And then we have bow 65, Cascadilla from Ithaca, New York, which is their varsity crew. Ithaca is a beautiful town, and these boys are rowing really well.
And with bow number 64, we have Simsbury Crew from Simsbury, Connecticut. They row on the Farmington River in Simsbury, Connecticut, and were founded in 1971.
Ooh, coming up we have 3 crews just about to pass the Riverside docks. Bows 67, 69, and 66. 67 is Shrewsbury. 69 is Newport Sea-Based Rowing, and then 66 is Pioneer Valley Riverfront Club from Springfield. And then we have 68, which is Upper Canada from Toronto, Ontario. Some really tight racing passing the Riverside dock. These bow numbers get really competitive, and everyone is looking to beat their bow number.
And wow, pushing up in the pack is bow number 71, Phillips Exeter from Exeter, New Hampshire. This is a local crew that definitely is making a statement very early in this race. And bow number 70 right here, all the way from South Africa, is Bishops from Cape Town. This is a Cape Town-based school, and it's the top boat of a squad of 20 that is still developing. Welcome.
It's a long journey, and a pretty quick journey down the course today for you, I'm sure. Going really fast. We have a small town club coming all the way from Welland, Ontario, Notre Dame Rowing Club, bow number 73, in a white boat with white oars.
And passing Riverside Dock is bow number 74, DC National from Poolesville, Maryland, and they row on the upper Potomac River.
And then coming up, we have bow 72, Westford Community from Westford, Massachusetts, which is a high school program from the greater Boston area. We love to see a local crew.
And making a statement is DeMatha from Bladensburg, Maryland. They're pushing up on this pack and looking very strong. DeMatha Catholic High School was established in 1988 and are an all-male high school.
We have another local crew coming through, the Arlington Belmont crew from Arlington, Massachusetts. They have gray oars and a black boat, and they are looking great coming down the course. We have bows 77 and 78 very tightly together right in front of the Riverside dock. Bow 77 is Cathedral Catholic High School from San Diego, and 78 is Duxbury Bay Maritime from Duxbury, Massachusetts. We have some side-by-side racing with each crew trying to maintain or improve their positioning on this powerhouse stretch.
And passing the dock is bow number 79, Water Street from Bethesda, Maryland. They are a juniors club from Washington, D.C.
And then we have bow number 80 coming up. This will be Jesuit College Prep from Prep of Dallas from Dallas, Texas. They have blue oars with a little star on it. Very cool.
And some tight racing here passing the dock. 81, Phillips from Andover, Massachusetts, a very local crew. And pushing into them is bow number 82, Vancouver College from Vancouver, British Columbia.
6 out of 8 of those rowers won the senior men's heavy 8, the Calder Cleland Trophy. Fun fact, Dave Calder went to Brentwood. And last June, and that 3 members of this crew came 6th in the Youth 4 at Charles last year's grade 11s. This crew is looking to go to Henley in England next summer. Best of luck on that endeavor.
All right, some tight racing. We have bow number 83, Detroit Boat Club crew. Now we have bow number 84, which is Bedford from Bedford, New Hampshire, pushing up into bow number 85, Sofa King CrossFit in Washington, D.C. Wow.
The first point on the course that crews are allowed to pass is after they go through the BU Bridge, which is really not far from here. So any bow number moving around that you see is the result of a big move coming out of the BU Bridge.
And here comes bow number 86, Cooper Juniors from Morristown, New Jersey. This is a newly formed crew consisting of Morristown Rowing Club and South New Jersey Rowing Club, and they row out of the Camden County Boathouse.
Coming up, we have bow number 87, Walter Johnson crew from Bethesda, Maryland. This is a competitive high school rowing program dedicated to developing young athletes both on and off the water. With a strong commitment to excellence, teamwork, and sportsmanship, they've consistently performed at a high level in regional and national regattas.
And we have a couple more crews coming in at the end of this race. 88, Haddonfield crew. We have 89, GMS Rowing from New Milton, Connecticut. And bow number 90, Miami Beach Rowing Club from Miami Beach, Florida.
And finally, we have bow number 19, Gonzaga from Washington, D.C.
Kept us on our toes.
We have one more boat coming.
Oh, really? Okay.
There's one more that starts. Here it comes.
We have one more boat in this event coming up.
Can't read his bow number on either. It is
And they are rounding the turn right now. We have bow number 33, Saugatuck, coming down the course. Right passing the Riverside dock, they are looking calm, cool, and collected as they get into their race. Frequently when you see bow numbers coming in later in the race, it means that there was some issue near the start, and it's, again, this whole thing has to run like a machine, like clockwork, and so if there's an issue getting to the start line, you'll often be started at the end of your event. So it looks like bow number 19 and 33 were there. Never fear to those those parents and family members and friends who are watching on live stream or on the shores as they